When Maryam alayhi salam delivered Isa alayhi salam, her people were shocked. How can someone have a baby without a father? She told them, إِنِّي نَذَرْتُ لِلرَّحْمَنِ صَوْمًا فَلَنْ أُكَلِّمَ الْيَوْمَ إِنسِيًّا. She told them, I made a vow to Allah that I am going to fast from talking, so I will not speak to any human being. وَأَشَارَتْ إِلَيْهِ. And then she pointed at Isa alayhi salam in the cradle as a baby. Isa alayhi salam spoke 3 ayahs. Allah documented them in the Quran. And in these ayahs, there are 10 masterpieces taught to us by Isa alayhi salam. And by the way, Isa alayhi salam speaking in the cradle is one of the miracles that is restricted to Muslims. We share many other miracles, but this miracle is only mentioned in the Quran. طيب. What did he say? And this will be our lesson from Isa alayhi salam to us all. قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني جبارا شقيا. Those ayat are of course in Surah Maryam. And the first few statements or the first few words that Isa alayhi salam said, Inni Abdullah, which is our first lesson. But before we mention the lesson, those 3 words shatter Trinity. 3 words. They claim that he is the Son of God or he is God. The first words from Isa alayhi salam's mouth, Inni Abdullah. I am the servant of Allah Azza wa Jal. I am the slave of Allah. Done. Let's continue. So, what do we learn from this statement? Inni Abdullah. Every once in a while, my dear brothers and sisters, we need to be reminded, why are we here? We need to be reminded for the reason of our existence. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in the Quran, وَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَ تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Remind them because the reminder benefits the believer. And subhanallah, is it a coincidence? The ayah right after it, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I only created mankind and jinkind to worship me. It came right after, constantly remind them. So we need to be reminded all the time that our reason for existence is and only to worship Allah Azza wa Jal. Worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What does it mean? What does the word ibadah mean? The word ibadah mean هي كل ما يحبه الله من الأقوال والأعمال الظاهرة والباطنة. Ibadah is defined by saying that whatever Allah loves and whatever pleases Allah from words or actions, this is ibadah. The actions and the words that are pleasing to Allah and Allah loves them. This is ibadah. The ibadah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prescribed in the Quran. Now, the question that every single one of us have to ask themselves, am I abd? Am I a true abd? Wallahi ya akhwan, this is an extremely important question. What does it mean? That it means, do you stop at the hudud of Allah? Yani when you hear something from the Quran, do or do not do, do you say immediately, sami'na wa ata'na, or do you want to sit down and argue why this does not make sense, this is old, this is barbaric, this is this is that? Are you abd? We have a master. When you go to a job, you have a boss that tells you come at this time, leave at this time, and during that period you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us That we are ibad. We are not masters. We are not masters. We have a master that tells us what to do. And he sent a messenger after a messenger. So the question, are we abid? True abid to Allah Azza wa Jal. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, do not backbite, do not lie, do not spy, do not steal, do not drink alcohol. Do I say, I listen and obey? Pray, fast, be good to your parents, give your zakat. Do we say, I listen and obey? This is how do we check if I am a true abd or not. Just because of the time, even though each one of them will take a khutbah. آتاني الكتاب. The second masterpiece is, he gave me the book. This Quran, Isa alayhi salam was given his book, and we have our own book, which is the final revelation. This Quran, my beloved brothers and sisters, wallahi, it is literally our manual. It's our compass. It's our do's and don'ts. This is the book that we should be connected to on a daily basis. How is your relationship with the Quran? When was the last time you opened that book and pondered upon its every single ayah? Wallahi akhwan, we are so blessed. One of the biggest blessings that we have is that Allah made us from the people of the Quran. This book that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّ هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ يَهْدِي لِلَّتِي هِيَ أَقْوَمُ وَيُبَشِّرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ الَّذِينَ يَعْمَلُونَ الصَّالِحَاتِ أَنَّ لَهُمْ أَجْرًا كَبِيرًا. Allah told us that this book will guide you to the best. To the best. Imagine you have a book that will tell you what to do the best in every aspect in your life. The best, not good, not passing, the best. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, ألف لام راء كتاب أحكمت آياته ثم فصلت من لدن حكيم خبير. Allahu Akbar. A book that every single ayah has been perfected and detailed by the all-wise, the all-expert. Allah, what a strong, profound ayah. Every word is perfect and detailed. وَكُلَّ شَيْءٍ فَصَّلْنَاهُ تَفْصِيلًا. And everything we have detailed in the Quran. What do you want? Whatever you want, the answer is in the Quran. We always hear the statement, anything you could think of, the answer is in the Quran. Present yourself to the Quran, present your problems to the Quran, and you will find the answer. Ya Allah, I do not have any children. Ya Allah, my income is low. I need some more, specifically, not only rizq, I need some more money. Answer in the Quran. فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا وَيُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ أَنْهَارًا. Make a lot of istighfar. Allah is saying in Surah Nuh, make a lot of istighfar. The rain will fall. I will increase you. Specifically, he said mal. He did not say rizq, because rizq is more inclusive. I will increase you in mal. I will increase you in children. So whomsoever is suffering from not having children, this is one of the tools. Make a lot of istighfar. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Anytime, because we are all sinners, anytime I commit a sin, I immediately ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me. Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa anta khalaqtani. The dua that the master of mankind called it the master of istighfar. Why till now I do not know it by heart? Our beloved alayhi salatu wasalam told us this is the master of istighfar. And if you read that dua with understanding, wallahi, it will blow your mind how beautiful and how specific this dua is, from the beginning all the way till the end. Ya Allah, we have a problem in our community. What's the answer? وَلَا تَنَازَعُوا فَتَفْشَلُوا وَتَذْهَبَ رِيحُكُمْ. Do not fight amongst each other. Otherwise, all your efforts will go in vain. Ya Allah, I am very sick. وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ. We reveal in the Quran what is shifa. Allah called the Quran shifa. Use it as a ruqya on yourself. We always ask, Sheikh, do you know Iraqi? Yes, I know a very good Raqi. And I'm going to give you his number. That Raqi is you. You are the best Raqi. You are the best Raqi. What does it take? Fatiha, Ayat al-Kursi, last 3 surahs in the Quran, last 2 ayah of the Baqarah. Read them upon yourself. This is the best. Allah said there is shifa, but again, do it with certainty. Allah said there is shifa, there is shifa. We all know the hadith of the Fatiha. The people saw a man who got bit by a scorpion, and they came and read the Fatiha and he jumped because it is the same Fatiha, but the person who's reading it is different. Ya Allah, I'm always worried, Ya Allah. The answer in the Quran, قُلْ لَن يُصِيبَنَا إِلَّا مَا كَتَبَ اللَّهُ لَنَا. Nothing will afflict you except what has already been decreed to you. Ya Allah, I want a happy and a peaceful life. The answer in the Quran, مَنْ عَمِلَ صَالِحًا مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ فَلَنُحْيِيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبَةً. Whomsoever does righteous deeds and he or she are believers, I, Allah, guarantee them a happy life. I, Allah, guarantee them a happy life. So if we read the ayah backward, I'm having a miserable life, that means something is wrong, either with your iman, or with your amal salih, or with your righteous deeds. Because the formula is clear. Iman plus amal salih equal hayat tayyibah. This is by Allah, so there's no doubt of its authenticity and its correctness. Ya Allah, I want Jannah. The answer is mentioned in the Quran abundantly. وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى النَّفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَى فَإِنَّ الْجَنَّةَ هِيَ الْمَأْوَى. 2 things will guarantee Jannah. Whomsoever fear the day he's going to stand in front of Allah and report, and prevent himself or herself from constantly falling into the hawa, into desire. Those 2 things. فَإِنَّ الْجَنَّةَ هِيَ الْمَأْوَى. The Jannah will be their abode. وَجَعَلَنِي نَبِيًّا. And he made me a prophet. What's the message here? Messengers are the best people chosen by Allah Azza wa Jal to convey his message. How does this apply to me? What can you do? You're a doctor, you're an engineer, you are an IT specialist, you are a businessman, you are a student. What can I do for my community? How can I help? How can I participate? How can I be productive in my community? I want everybody to ask themselves, what would the community lose if I'm gone? How much would they miss from all the things I used to do? Or it's going to take us 45 minutes to remind the people who you are. The guy who did this, the guy this, he came this, he used to wear this. How much did you give back to the community? وَجَعَلَنِي نَبِيًّا وَجَعَلَنِي مُبَارَكًا أَيْنَمَا كُنْتَ. And he made me Mubarak. He made me full of barakah wherever I go. Are you Mubarak wherever you go? What does that mean? Does that mean, it means that, do people look forward to be with me, or when they see me, they can't wait to leave? Do they like my company? When you go and you are in a gathering, and you saw munkar, you saw something evil, do you, in a polite, wise way, do you say something? At the end of the gathering in your house, do you say, brothers, subhanallah, you know what, I heard a beautiful hadith, let me just share it with you. مباركا أينما كنت. Wallahi, yesterday the Shaykh spoke about the ayat of Surah Maryam. Let me just briefly tell you what did he say. Reminder of an ayah, reminder of anything beneficial. Mubarak أينما كنت. Everywhere you go, you want to help, you want to participate, you want to show that I am a Muslim and I am productive. Then Isa alayhi salam said, وَأَوْصَانِي بِالصَّلَاةِ وَأَوْصَانِي بِالصَّلَاةِ And he gave me the wasiyah to pray. Wallahi, how's your salat? And I know you've probably heard me so much talking about salat. How's your salat? Really? Don't tell me. Ask yourself, how's my salat? Is it on time? Is it with khushu'? Is it with fulfilling every single pillar of it? Or is it something I just want to get rid of so I can continue my day? Get it over with. Yalla, let's pray, get it over with so we can go back to the game. Let's get it over with so I can go back to my meeting. What is salat? If Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam saw me or you praying, would he say, MashaAllah, or he would say, go back and pray because you did not pray? Like he told that man, go back and pray because you did not pray. I don't know what that thing you did. Which one are you? How much is your concentration on the salat? What is the priority of the salat in your life? Do you stop everything when it comes to salat? Or everything goes, the salat, whenever I have some time, I pray. I come to Jum'ah and that's it, I'm done. La ilaha illallah. My beloved brother, my beloved sister, the first thing we will be questioned about is our salat. The first thing, ask yourself, 5 minutes times 5, 25 minutes out of 24 hours. I do not have to the one who gave me everything. I don't have time for you. I'm busy. Who made you busy? Who gave you the head, the brain to be busy? Who gave you the hands to be busy? Who gave you the eyes to be busy? Who gave you the intellect to be busy? And 5 minutes you do not have to say thank you? Whomsoever has no khair to Allah, has no khair to his creation. If he is not obeying the one who gave him everything, you think he's going to be loyal to you? As-salat, as-salat, the last 2 words from our beloved Prophet ﷺ's mouth. Make sure you be careful about your salat. قولوا قولي هذا واستغفر الله فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. بسم الله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة. The second is zakat. Here, it could mean the zakat that we all know, or like Imam al-Tabari rahimahullah, he said, zakat here is purification. قد أفلح من زكاها قد أفلح من تزكى. Purification. How pure is our heart? How clean my heart is from jealousy and from hatred and from shirk and from nifaq. How clean is my heart from su'u dhann, which is a disease that is spreading in our communities like wildfire. False and wrong and evil assumptions are the first thing that come to my mind when I see my brother doing something wrong. Immediately, I called Sheikh Baajour, he did not pick up the phone. Who does he think he is? I called him 3 times, I texted him. Then I found out that the brother is texting my office. Ya Habib, there's no office text over there. There's no text there. Wallahi, if I get a text, I will answer you. Immediately, the evil. Oh, I saw him with a girl. He's pretending to be. Yallah, let's stay quiet. Ya Habib, what quiet? You have already ruined everything. Turned out that his sister, this guy does not know, he picked her from. Always, husn al-dhan, this is what we're supposed to have. Always supposed to be thinking good of our brothers and sisters. وَأَوْصَانِي بِالصَّلَاةِ وَالزَّكَاةِ مَا دُمْتُ حَيًّا. As long as I am alive. Not only in Ramadan, not only in the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. No. مَا دُمْتُ حَيًّا. As long as I am alive, I'm going to try to apply all this. وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينَ. Worship your Lord, not until Ramadan is over, until the yaqeen comes, until death comes. So small things that are continuous is better than a huge thing that is done every once in a while. Being constantly doing good. وَبَرًّا بِوَالِدَتِي وَلَمْ يَجْعَلْنِي جَبَّارًا شَقِيًّا. And to be dutiful to my mother. Here, he mentioned mother because we all know that he has no father. But in our situation, in our case, is both. How is your relationship with your parents? Does your mother put her head in the ground every night and make dua for you? Is she pleased with you? Is your father pleased with you? رضا الرب من رضا الأب. You want the pleasure of Allah? Make sure your parents are pleased with you. But yeah, Sheikh, they did this to me, they did that to me. Be quiet. You forgot when they changed your diapers. You forgot the nights they did being sleepless and taking care of you. And now you cannot be patient for a day or two or a month or a year. They suffered to see you prosper. And you are serving them and you cannot wait for them to die. The bar, the one who is doing his duty to his parents, is not the one who's being kind to them only. No. Is the one who's being kind to them with pleasure, and he loves it. Most of us just do it because I have to. It's my mother. She's annoying. She keeps repeating the same thing. This is exactly what Allah said. When they become at that age, they keep repeating the same thing. They are very sick. They cannot move. This is exactly when they need you. Not when everything is beautiful and he's healthy. He became old so you can become strong. And when they need us, we are not there. We complain. I don't want my mother to be with me. I don't want this. My father is driving me crazy. Ya akhi, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. Why we have nothing in the Quran for the father to be good and the mother to be good to the children? Because this is natural. Natural. It comes by default. That's why Allah told us to be good to our parents. Because we forget. وَاخْفِضْ لَهُمَا جَنَاحَ الذُّلِّ. Lower your wings when you speak to them. Even if it's out of your comfort zone, do it with a smile, with a pleasure. This is your mother. This is your father. And you will not, my young brothers and sisters, you will not know what I'm talking about until you become a father, until you become a mother. Then, I wish my father comes back. I wish my mother will come back. It will be too late because they will be 6 feet under. Take advantage now, before it's too late. Before it's too late. Wallahi, we could talk till tomorrow about the importance of parents. And we all know that. Even if they passed away, a well, a part of a masjid, anything on their behalf, just to show gratitude. وَبَرًّا بِوَالِدَتِي وَلَمْ يَجْعَلْنِي جَبَّارًا شَقِيًّا. And He did not make me Jabbar. That means do not be Jabbar. Do not be arrogant. Do not show off because of your wealth or because of your status or because of your health or because of anything. Rasul said, if you have a mustard seed of arrogance in your heart, you will not smell Jannah. Mustard seed of arrogance. وَلَمْ يَجْعَلْنِي جَبَّارًا شَقِيًّا. And subhanallah, the advice started by being abd and ended by not to be miserable, yani to be happy. As if Allah is telling us, you want to be happy? Follow these 10 prescriptions. My brothers and sisters, all these khutbahs that we hear, they are, wallahi, literally a reminder. I did not say anything new. We all know that stuff. It's just exactly why it's prescribed to come to Jumu'ah, to recharge, to refresh, to remember what does Allah want from me above this ground before it's too late. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وأسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم وفقنا لما تحبه وترضاه. اللهم وفقنا لما تحبه وترضاه. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين. اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين واهزم المشركين يا رب العالمين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين وقوموا إلى صلاتكم.